Morning, John.
Morning. Welcome to the Wine Fantastic Warehouse in Great Tay. We've been importing wines to here from all around the world for over 20 years. And for a long time we were just wholesale. But over the years we decided that because we had such interesting wines and we were being offered even more interesting wines, that we could possibly benefit by showing them to a wider audience. So we came up with the Wine Boutique concept where we would partner up with small local businesses and put our wines into their shops and into their pubs so that more people could enjoy them. So come and have a look. We have the regular stuff. We've got a pallet of Gavies just arrived. Aroma is very important to us from Chile. We've got a delivery of Weiser beer coming in the next couple of days. We're almost out of stock, but don't panic because it won't run out. We sell a lot of Prosecco from Marceret in Val di Biardone, and Provence Rosé is hugely important to us. We have.
That looks like a German wine there, John.
It is. Well spotted. We met Jochen, who makes these in Germany, actually probably 10 years ago now. And I've always been a fan of German wine, but the concept of drinking German wine has been challenged over the years with perhaps poorer quality wines coming over. But Jochen showed us an incredible range of beautiful wines. And this one in particular, the Spätburgunder, which is just simply German for Pinot Noir, is just one of our best-selling retail wines. It's quite hard to persuade a restaurant to stock it, but when we actually open a bottle and show it to somebody, they have to buy it because it's so wonderful. I'm proud to say that we sell a lot of German wine, but this one is particularly special.
Do you have much organic wine for sale?
A little bit, not a lot. For my money, organic falls into two groups. There's the people who become organic so that they can perhaps charge a bit more or access that market. And then there's the people who grow grapes organically because that's their passion and that's what they want to do. And they tend to be, for me, a little bit more authentic in the sense that they don't cut corners. They're not looking to game the system. An example of that's right here, actually. We ship from a chap called Nicola Jaschi, whose winery is called Jaschi Marcassani, and they're in Abruzzo in Italy on the Adriatic coast. All his wine is grown, or all his grapes, are grown organically, and he makes the most fantastic wines. And I met him for the first time probably 5-6 years ago in Italy.
In Italy, yeah.
Yeah, I was over there at a show, and I spoke to him about Montepulciano specifically, and he told me he makes the best one in the world, which he does actually. He really does. He gets all the awards. This, however, is his if you like, his house wine. This is his entry level, and for me, I prefer the approachability, accessibility of this. His flagship wines are great, but they're very, very powerful, and for me, they're not as drinkable as this. This is something you could drink even chilled. Great barbecue wine, fully organic and just beautiful.
And vegan.
And vegan as well, actually. Yes, well spotted. We've got quite a few vegan wines, but we don't buy them because they're vegan. We buy them because they're nice and they may happen to be vegan.
Yeah.
And because of the nature of the markets as they are, the production regions, not all of them are that tuned into veganism. So where I've asked producers to give me their vegan credentials, they haven't always understood the question. So I've got a lot more vegan wines in here than I realise, I think, because I just don't know.
A lot of people don't actually know how a wine could be not vegan because it's not obvious that there's animal products in it.
No, that's absolutely right. And mostly there's two substances that are used to fine the wine, so to render it clear, so get rid of cloudiness. One of them is egg white, which vegans don't like, and the other one is the swim bladder from a particular fish, which for some reason unknown to me works to clear wine. and a vegan won't want to drink that wine. So
Sure.
some of our producers use different substances for that. And some of the wines in here are not filtered at all.
Right. How does that affect them?
It means that they might have a little bit of a sediment. It means sometimes they might be a little bit cloudy. In fact, we've got some wines that are almost deliberately like that. For example, from our producer in Jurançon, just in the foothills of the Pyrenees, he makes this ridiculous, it's an orange wine. I mean, it is orange in colour, actually, not all orange wines are. But not only is it unfiltered, but it's completely unmessed about with at all, and it's got a certain level of oxidation. The reason for the colour is because the grapes, although they're white grapes, no grapes are actually white. So the skins are left in contact with the juice as they macerate, and you end up with the mouthfeel and tannins of a red wine. But obviously, because it's not a red grape, you don't get the dark colour. And that's a wine that I would suggest drinking at room temperature, but that's up to you. And it's not cheap, but he doesn't make much and he doesn't care if we sell it or not.
Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of Aromo boxes. What's in those?
Yeah, well, there's a good reason for that. What Aromo do is bridge that gap, if you like, between really high quality wines at a good price, but with ultra commerciality as well. I'll give you an example. We've shipped this, we've shipped direct from Aromo in Chile, Maule Valley for, I don't know, 25 years. And every vintage that comes out, every wine they send us is fantastic. But a wine like this, Aroma Merlot, straight Merlot with a screw top, we can sell this to our restaurant pub customers. They love it, the customers love it, they can make a margin on it when they sell it. It's beautiful for everybody. But actually the quality in the bottle is much higher than it probably needs to be. It's wine made from hand-picked grapes in the Maule Valley, where the climate is almost perfect for grape growing. It's a family firm. The winemaker is called Jimena, and she's fierce. She makes fantastic wines. So this is in our wine boutique shops at, frankly, ridiculous £9 a bottle to take home. And for that, you're going to get something that easily competes with a £9 bottle from your supermarket or other wine supplier, shall we say.